And actory. Let's throw a musician into the mix. Since winning the X Factor back in 2010, Matt Cardle's music career has really taken off. His first single went straight to #1. He's performing that for us later. Can't wait. He's followed this up with 2 top 10 best-selling albums, a collaboration with Mel C, and now his 3rd album is out. And he's here. Matt Cardle. Great to see you, mate.
Right.
Yeah, I'm good. Are you?
Yes.
It's a pleasure.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
You too.
Look,
you well?
Hello. Hey, I'm good, thank you.
Great to see you well.
So we laugh in the face of the difficult 2nd album. That was a success. And this one's doing really, really well as well.
Thank you very much. No, it's been great. I've said it to people before. I mean, there is a common theme, the difficult 2nd album. But I had so much going wrong for me personally with relationships and things like that. I had so much to write about. I mean, it wasn't a struggle at all. It was all kind of flowing out onto the record. The 3rd one was, I think, the difficult one for me. Just to kind of tabulate everything that happened and put everything into context and have time to process all these things that were going on and get them down on the record in a kind of coherent, way for me.
Well, you say that, you do everything yourself. I can imagine you just, like, locked in a room in your house for hours and hours and hours, only coming out for maybe, the kangaroo for a slice of white bread. Because you write the music, you also do the singing, of course, you do the producing, and you also play most of the instruments as well. Are you just tight? You don't want to pay anyone else? Is that what it is?
No, I just get... I mean, I do play a few instruments, and I have done all my life, and I love doing it. I mean, especially the drums. Drums is my favourite instrument to play, bar, guitar and singing, things like that. But, it's great fun. It does get very tiring, physically and mentally, putting the drum tracks down and the bass tracks down. It just takes time. But it's amazing fun, and it's what I've done all my life. So.
Well, that's what I love about you, really. You can always tell the passion that you've got for this music. It never sort of wanes, if you like. And that's because, you were 8 years old, listening to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
It was that defining moment that you thought, this is what I want to do.
Yeah, it really was. As soon as I was listening to that album, I kind of knew deep down somewhere that that's what I was going to shoot for anyway.
Yeah.
As a dream, because I was always a big dreamer as a kid,
And the whole X Factor thing happened by chance, really. It was nothing to do with you, was it?
No, it wasn't. And it was an ex-girlfriend's friend of mine that put me up for the show, and I never forget, I went down to Stephen Street, she said I had an audition. I said, oh, OK, we'll go down. And I tapped this guy on the shoulder, I'll never forget his name, a Canadian kid called Chris. And I said, excuse me, what are we doing? And he was like, oh, it's X Factor. I was like, oh, I'll see you later. and I walked off, and I said, Lauren, where have you gone? Like, Jurgen didn't tell me that this is what it was all about. And then she said, well, we're not telling you where we are. You have to do it. And then I called my brother, and he said, look, mate, you're not getting any younger, so give it a go.
You've enjoyed great success, but you've also had a few demons as well. The end of last year, you checked yourself into rehab, and that was prescription drug addiction and alcohol.
Yes.
But you've managed to come out the other end as well.
I have, yeah. I mean, I feel very lucky that I managed to realise how much of a problem I had at such... I mean, everything happened so fast. I think it was about a year-long battle with it, but I didn't realise I was battling it until I was trying to get off it, and it was only my brother really that knew what, the extent of the problem, and he kind of picked me up just before Christmas and said, look, I think you should. And I didn't fight it. I just said, well, I'll go and talk to them and see if I have got a problem. And then the second I walked in there, I was like, oh, I do.
But he saved your life, didn't he? Really?
Yeah, he did. It was definitely a life-saving move.
You've also got a great mate in Mel C. She's been a rock to you.
She's been amazing. She's absolutely... I have so much love for Mel. I felt so honoured to get to work with her on the level that I had, and we had such great success with Loving You.
Oh, absolutely. And what I loved is you both suited the song so...
Yeah, I mean, this was strange. You never know how people's voices are going to sound and blend together, and we'd got so far with it. It wasn't until we were actually sat in the studio and we were like, oh, should we just sing a chorus through together? And we could have just turned around and gone, oh, this isn't going to work, all the way down the line, but it really worked. And, I did feel, I was filling Bryan Adams' shoes a little bit because, they had such huge success with... Of
course they did.
When you're gone.
How do you feel about, constantly in the press, there isn't a day goes by where they're not saying, that you and Mel are an item, you're going to get married and make beautiful music for the rest of your lives?
Well, I mean, the person that marries Mel will be a very, very lucky man. But, you know, she's just absolutely wonderful. And we had great fun shooting the video, and we knew that it would get people talking. It's partly why we did it, you know. We were playing the game a little bit. But, no, I honestly can't say enough positive stuff about her. She's amazing.
So you could be that lucky man then. Beautifully on the face.
I should be so lucky.
Oh, hey. Now there's a title for a song.
It smells good though. It smells very nice.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, he does smell very nice, doesn't it? Was that coming from you, is it?
I think, yeah. But
wow, it's beautiful. I automatically assumed it was you. How old-fashioned of me.
No.
The music's fantastic. It always is. And I'm really glad that you're in a good place in your life as well.
Thank you very much.
You're a good mate. And you're going to perform for us as well.
Certainly am.
Do you want to go and get yourself ready?
I'll go and get
yourself to the mic.
Yay!
We're looking forward to this. Cheers, pal. Big smile on Sharon's face. Still to come, comedian Tom Crane will be here to talk us through the best viral videos of the week. But now, performing a song from his brand new album, Porcelain, it's Matt Cardle with Not Over You.
Shadow broken on the floor. It will never be the way it was before. I think you know it too. I'm not over you. When I look in the mirror, it's difficult to believe that the man in the mirror staring back at me is blinded by the truth. I'm not over you. I'm not over you. I'm not over you. I try to fight it, but I know there's just no use, 'cause I'm not over you. If you need somebody while you're playing solitaire, just let me be that body. Even though you're in repair, I think you feel it too. I'm not over you. I'm not over you. I'm not over you. Try to fight it, but I know there's just no use, 'cause I'm not over you. I should have been the one to make you happy, but I didn't pass the test, just like all the rest. And every time I cry, I hear you laughing. Though I wish you all the best, it doesn't hurt any less. I'm missing you. I'm not over you. No, I'm not over you. No, I'm not over you. I'm not over.
Well done, mate. That was brilliant.
Very much. Thank you.
That meant something to you?
Yes,
you can
I
tell.
did mean that one.
And some serious high falsetto.
There is, I'm not quite sure what note it was.
What, do we know what note that was?
High G.
High G.
High G.
Should go and lie down. After the break, comedian Tom Crane will be here with his roundup of the best viral videos from the internet. Plus, Matt will be performing his #1 hit, When We Collide. Do you remember the words?
I think so.
Phew. Performing his hit single, which sold over 1 million copies, it's the one and only Matt Cardle with When We Collide.
You say I love you, boy. I know you lie. I trust you all the same. I don't know why. 'Cause when my back is turned, my bruises shine, a broken fairy tale, it's so hard to hide. I still believe it's you and me till the end of time. When we collide, we come together. If we don't, we'll always be apart. I'll take a bruise, I know you're worth it. When you hit me hard. Sitting in an ocean hall, hoping it stays right. Feet cast in solid stone, I got Gilligan's eyes. I still believe it's you and me till the end of time. When we collide, we come together. If we don't, we'll always be apart. I'll take a bruise, I know you're worth it. When you hit me hard. 'Cause you said love was letting us go. Guess what? Our future's far. Many of horror. Our future's far.